Hey, what's good? It's Paige B from Kiss 107.1, and I am over the moon excited for this interview because it is one of my childhood heroes that we have the pleasure of speaking with today. She has done it all. She is an award-winning singer, songwriter, actress, cultural icon, basically, and she is here with us to talk about her new album, B7, which is coming out the end of the month. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, the one and only Brandy is live with us. How you
Hi,
doing, Brandy?
I'm doing good. How about you? Thank you for the introduction.
Oh, absolutely. You know I have to represent my sorority sister. You already know I
Yes.
have to. There you go. Oh man, when I tell you to say that I am humbled and honored to talk with you today, it is an understatement. I
Thank
mean,
you.
it's definitely amazing to talk with you and excited about the new album that is coming out. And we'll talk about that
Mhm.
in just a second. But man, what a career you have had so far, over a quarter century in the business, growing up in the business. And, not only do you have your diehard fans that have been with you from the beginning, but now they're introducing their kids to
Yeah.
music and to your movies. Did you ever think in a million years that you would have such a huge impact on our culture?
I didn't really know. It was definitely the goal to have longevity and to just, touch as many people as I can, over a long period of time, of course. But, when you first start, you just try to stay in the moment, I guess. But, it's been great just being able to, have a passion for so long for music, for just entertainment, and also just being a vessel to touch people, to relate to people. It's been such a gift, and I feel like my life has so much purpose, and I'm just really blessed to continue to do what I love to do every day of my life.
Absolutely. And you're living in your purpose every single day. Now, this new album, we are so excited to hear B7. It's your first album in 8 years since
I
the
know.
211 album, which is one of our favorites, by the way. Um,
Thank you.
yeah. So, how important was it to kind of, take your time? Obviously, you did some things here and there in between the 8 years,
Sure.
obviously, a lot of stuff. But how important was it for you to take your time and to craft this album into the final project that we're getting ready to hear?
I think it's so important to put your all into something and, you know, uh, doing things in a great way and in the right way, in a quality type of way. It's not something that you do quickly. So music for me, I've always tried to take my time and let life inspire me to create the kind of music that I've wanted to share over the years. 8 years is a long time though. Like I didn't want to have that much of a gap between albums, but I'm in a great place with my foundation and the team that I'm hooked up with now. I just feel great about where my music is and how I'm able to share it. So that took a minute to get to that place, but I'm happy I'm here, and I'm excited to hear what the fans think about the album. I'm really proud of this album. It's so unique and different than anything I've ever done, but still has a lot of the essence that people are used to hearing me have, and I'm just excited about it.
Absolutely. So B7 is the album. Your singles that you released so far has been doing numbers on our airwaves. Of course,
Thank
the
you.
recent track "Baby Mama" with
Yes.
Chance the Rapper. Now, is that any indication of where the direction is going for this B7 album?
Not at all, honestly.
Oh, really?
Baby Mama is its own sound, and actually every song has its own sound, has its own vibe. But I would say that this album has something on it for everybody, and it's the type of album that you can just put in and just listen to from top to bottom. And um, I'm really excited to hear what people think and how it inspires them, if
Awesome.
at all.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, not only is this your album, but also you're releasing it under your own imprint, brand new
Yeah.
imprint. So, how is it
Yeah.
like not only releasing your own music, but also pretty much being your own boss with your own
Yeah.
imprint?
It's just great to be in a place where I feel like I have control over my creativity, control over, how my music is heard. And again, I teamed up with a great partners in E1 that just really trusted me to guide and to give them exactly what I wanted and how I wanted to, come across to my diehard fans and to people that don't know me that well. So it feels great. It feels like I've been trying to get here for a long time. So
Absolutely. And I bet the creative process was a little bit more freeing in itself as well.
absolutely, definitely had creative freedom, and it's great to be able to just express yourself the way you see yourself expressing yourself. It feels more honest. It feels more true, and I wouldn't trade this for anything. This feeling.
Absolutely. Now, of course, Chance the Rapper already on the album. You
Mhm.
also have the collaboration with Daniel
Daniel
Caesar
Caesar.
on the album. Any other features that we need to know
Yes,
about?
my daughter, her name is Sarah, and
Oh,
she's
wow.
just growing into such a beautiful artist, and I just was so excited to do a song with her. I love the way our voices sound together. I love what we're singing about, empowerment and standing firm in your own skin. And I'm just excited for people to hear her as an artist. She's really excited about her future in music. So
Okay, so she's following the family footsteps in the entertainment industry. That
yes,
that is awesome, and that must make you so proud, like to watch your daughter grow up and now going into her own, into the business that you love so much.
absolutely. I'm so very proud of who she's becoming and just her embracing music. Music is such a beautiful gift that she's been able to embrace and express herself through. Of course, I'm still overprotective as a mom. I want her to take it very very slow, because this business is super crazy. So I want her to definitely continue to develop as a normal person, a private person, and then she has a lot of time to be everything that she wants to be as an artist.
Absolutely. And I'm glad that you mentioned like how you're very protective of
Very.
your daughter. And it's kind of echoing, the relationship that you've had with your own mother, Miss
Mhm.
Sonia Norwood, and how
Yeah.
she pretty much, helped cultivate into the woman and the artist that you are. Are you seeing like any similarities between how you're raising your daughter to how you were being raised?
Well, I started very young in this industry, and so I've never wanted that for my daughter. I never wanted her to start as young as I started.
Right.
But shout out to my mom. She did such a great job with just being able to balance both, you know, protecting me as a mother and then also protecting me as a manager, just trying to make sure that I, stayed on track and everything that, happened in my career was what I wanted. But for me and my daughter, I just want her to grow and develop without so many eyes on her. Even though it's going to be something that I can't help in a few minutes because this is what she wants to do. But I just, like I said, I would just rather her take it a little bit slower than I did.
Absolutely. And
Yeah,
understandable too, because like this business is harsh. So
it is very,
definitely understand.
especially now.
Yeah, especially
I don't
now.
want to have to. I don't want to have to come clock nobody, right?
Understandable. I definitely get it. Definitely get it. Now, in addition to you being an amazing artist on the music side, I mean, they don't call you the vocal Bible for anything. All right.
Oh, thank
You are
you.
an amazing artist on the music side, but also you're a very talented actress, and like
Love
you
acting.
pushing through the barriers like on TV and in film. You were like the first Black Cinderella, and you were the first Black woman to play Roxy Hart in Chicago on Broadway, and then Moesha and The Game and Star and
Mhm.
movies like Double Platinum, which is out on Netflix right now. Um,
Yeah,
for those of you who are watching, make sure you check that
a
out.
little research. Yes.
Yeah, I had to. I had to. All right. So, any plans maybe in the future to dive a little bit more into the acting side, or are you just kind of focused on, the music side for right now?
Well, right now I'm really focused on my music, especially in this time that we're in right now. I feel like I need to give it, all of my focus, all of my love, all of my nurture. But in the future, I definitely would love to do more acting. Acting, it satisfies me in a different way that singing doesn't. So I'm definitely inspired on that end. So I definitely want to do more acting in the future.
Awesome,
for
awesome. Well, we're
sure.
looking forward to it. And then finally, I don't want to hold up any more of your time because I know you're
Oh,
on a
you're good. You're good.
but one last thing too, because like you've had such an extensive legacy and you have been an important part of our culture, and a lot of folks, a lot of artists look up to you as kind of like the blueprint for what to do in this music business. Is there any word of advice that you would offer anyone in the music industry, or even someone just adjacent to the music industry, like journalists or anyone trying to pursue their passion?
I think that passion is so important. And I think just staying true to your passion, staying true to what you're led to do is super important. And try to keep people around you who are supportive and who are truthful with you, just to keep you grounded. I would say that.
Absolutely. So once again, one and only singer, songwriter, actress, icon, soror of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Just had to add that again because we have sorority sisters watching. The one and only
Yeah.
Brandy. Thank you
Thank you very much.
so much for joining us, and be on the lookout for the album July 31st. Mark that date in your
Thank
calendar.
you.
B7. All right. So
Thank
once
you,
again,
Paige.
of course, thank you so much for
Appreciate
watching.
you.
Thank you so much for joining in, Brandy. This is Kiss 107.1. Peace. Bye.
Peace. Bye.
All right, Brandy.